Let's take a look at shares of CoStar, rebounding a bit here on the day, still down on the week. The company did provide earnings just a little while ago, 27% revenue growth in the most recent quarter, and a first quarter forecast of revenue of about $890 to $900 million. The high end of that range above street estimates. Andy Florance joins us right now. He is the founder and CEO of CoStar, and he joins us here in studio too. Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
When we talk about the real estate space, and more importantly, kind of like how you sort of look at what tools can be used to better assess what's going out there, whether you're buying or selling. Obviously, everyone's talking about AI. Is that a real function of what you're doing right now with your business?
It has. There's been dabbles at it, like chatbots connected to real estate portals, but we just released a completely native, deeply integrated AI solution called Homes AI, and it is what the wow factor you get the first time you get amazing answers from a Claude or a ChatGPT you're now getting in a real estate environment. So it's a vertical application specific to real estate with high quality imagery and real estate content laid over a whole series of LLMs. And so you end up conversing about real estate neighborhoods, schools, houses, doing virtual tours through properties, and it's definitely a next level experience.
Where is most of your revenue coming from in terms of the source? Is that coming from the developers, the real estate agents, the customers, who?
We did about $900 million a quarter, and it's coming from commercial real estate brokers, owners who want to get super high-end information. Some people call us the Bloomberg of real estate.
Oh, that's a lofty
and that's a very lofty thing that we try to achieve. But so we have a lot of people subscribing to our information platforms. We do a lot of risk analytics for banks as a service. We provide hotel benchmarking, so the hotels around the world use us to understand rates, profitability, that sort of thing. So we have a lot of information business, and then we have billions on the marketing side. So apartment owners, real estate agents, commercial owners pay us to market their properties on the internet.
And when you look at the ability to utilize AI, are you targeting younger generation, people who are typically going to, I don't know, Zillow or Homes.com to just see what could be for sale if they were able to make a purchase, or how are you able to maximize that?
I do believe there's faster adoption in the sub-30 set. And in particular, we're building these really nice virtual reality tools where you can fly around the exterior of the house, the neighborhood, you can move through the house, and you can real-time ask questions as you're flying around about the property. That is going to be adopted a little quicker by folks under 35. But it really works across the board. It's amazing. What we see is in the AI version of Homes, we get 4 times the usage if a person goes into the AI mode than if they're in that non-AI mode. And they actually submit 7 times as many leads to real estate agents if they're using the AI mode. And it's just because you are going way beyond just setting a filter and browsing listings. You're actually having an interactive conversation with the site and refining your search and asking questions about what kind of marble is that in the kitchen counter? Can I fit a California king bed in here? You ask questions you can't believe you can ask of a real estate portal.
Well, is the goal then to, in the long term, replace the buying agent? I'm just thinking if I can go to the website and get all the answers I want about the school district or what zoning is like, then I don't maybe need to go to my local retail.
Well, the real goal, our client in this, is the listing agent. And listing agents sometimes are listing agents, sometimes they're buying agent. There's not a separate buying and listing agent. It's one person. So what we're focusing on is providing value to the selling agent and the homeowner to bring additional buyers into the property. If I have one person show up to buy the property, it's a buyer's market. If I get 3 people to show up, it's a seller's market.
Well, I wanted to talk about what is the market right now. We've been talking about elevated mortgage rates. Hey, there was a headline today. We're back below the average mortgage rate, below 6% for like the first time since 2022. Are you anticipating that we're going to start to see more activity this spring selling season relative to the last 2-3 years?
Well, we definitely have...
And I'm talking in the residential space.
Yes, we definitely have built up inventory that we haven't seen for quite some time. We have a lot of people locked into 3% mortgages, which slows the market. But you have another dynamic that people aren't really talking about, which I think is Most people, when they set out to find a place to live, don't have a preconceived notion, I must buy, I must rent. About half, 60% will either rent or buy. Over on the multifamily side of the world, you have the highest vacancy rates you've seen in decades. So you're up at 12.5% vacancy. You have about 1.8, 1.9 million vacant apartment units. It's about a 400,000 unit surplus. So the housing market's going to have a little competition this spring from the rental market.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And
yes.
Once again, thank you to Andy Florance. He is the CEO of CoStar Group, talking all things real estate. But coming up, telling the tariffs, Flexport CEO Ryan Peterson joins us next with more on the supply chain tech company's latest AI solution aimed at mitigating tariff turmoil. This is The Close.